This is a Fifine SC3 audio interface. When you open up the box, you will get the user manual. Then you will get a USB-C to Type A cable, which you can also turn it into a Type C to another Type C for those who have a MacBook like I have. Then you got a audio interface itself, which is the Fifine SC3. Okay, so here is the audio coming from the Fifine SC3, which is connected to my Mana PD100X microphone. So on the back of the audio interface, you got a USB-C port for powering the device itself. And of course, you can connect it to any PC or Mac, whether you're a content creator or streamer. There is a line output, which I believe you could connect speakers to it. Don't quote me on that if I said it wrong, but there is a headphone jack where you could plug in your headphones or your earbuds to it. Then there is a line in connector, which you can plug in any audio devices such as your PC, phone, or anything with a 3.5mm audio jack. Then another one is a headset jack, which I believe if you have a headphone with a microphone built in, you could plug in. Just so you know, if you have an XLR mic and a headset mic plugged in at the same time, it might overtake the XLR port. And then there's a switch between two ports that said dynamic and crossover. And then lastly, an XLR port. On the top of the Fifine SC3 audio interface, there is a 38-volt phantom power button, which I do not have since I'm using a dynamic microphone. Next is the electric button, which kinda does like the whole auto-tune thing, which I've seen a lot of artists do nowadays. I would imagine Travis Scott and Upchurch would use the hell out of the auto-tune if they had this feature. But anyways, the next button is the RGB Modes, which I do have some figures of what it looks like cycling through the RGB modes. And there is a voice changer, but it has up to 6 modes. Then there are 4 buttons at the bottom from A through D, which it records any sound that's coming from any audio device that you can play audio on your PC through a Type-C cable, which is nice, especially if you're a streamer or that uses sound effects in the stream. And of course, the sliders for the microphone, line in, headphones, and line out. And there's a mute button under each slider, but there is a mic monitoring button under the third one, which is the headphone volume. Overall, it's a really good audio interface for those who are in a strict budget and want a way to upgrade your USB microphone that has the XLR input. For less than $50, it's a pretty good audio interface. It has a black matter too for those who prefer instead of the white one. Thanks for watching, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it so far, and peace.